Well, hello guys, Letter Show TV here, and I'm going to be talking about my experience on Dr. Phil. Now, when I say experience, I'm talking about my experience in the virtual audience. That's right, the virtual audience. I just want to preference that. I was in the virtual audience. I wasn't being interviewed or anything like that. I was in the virtual audience. Now, I gotta preference something else. I will not be allowed to show any footage in this video of my episode because it wasn't very nice. What the subject matter was not very nice, and I'm not going to show any footage that could get me in very deep trouble. So I'm going to just very briefly talk a little bit about it. Not the subject matter that I was in, but just the whole experience of being on the audience side of Dr. Phil was pretty amazing. Just in itself, the amazingness of being in the audience. I mean, I imagine before this whole thing that's going on in the world right now happened, that going all the way to California, or even living in the California area where Dr. Phil is at, and being able to go there would be fun if you were still doing it in person. But since you're not doing it, since we are in the way that we are right now, it's a little bit different. So it should turn me to day. There you go. So yeah, I'm just using my Aquatic Land server as a background here while I'm talking to you. So the audience thing, I signed up when I realized that, they're not going to be doing the real in-person audience. They've completely switched to virtual. And I'm like, this is an opportunity. Now, if I've had any opportunity in my life to do something, I wanted to make sure that I got on national television and was seen for a mere second. And oh boy, that actually happened. So, yeah. I'll just say that if you go on the Dr. Phil YouTube channel, you'll be able to see the episode. I will link a part of it in the description. But yeah, it's it's not something I can tell you exactly what it's about. And yeah. So the whole thing, signing up, just your basic information. You had to have a webcam. You just had to, do that. And you had to have a webcam and a very good internet connection. And I have a fairly good internet connection. And yes, I could see everything that was going on, mostly in the studio where Dr. Phil was. I could see his wife, Robin, and everything. I could see all of that. And it was a very cool experience. Something that I would have never dreamed of during a national pandemic, that it would actually cause me to get to be on national television, not be interviewed, like I said, not be interviewed, just being on national television was something I never got to experience in my life. Now, I do have like some distant cousin that was Lex Luthor. Very long time ago, he was Lex Luthor, and so that's the only like true TV history that I have in my family. Now my dad, he apparently was in a cameo on some Navy show a long time ago, and that's another thing. So now I can say, oh look, I'm on Dr. Phil every time my episodes come on. And it's episode 34 and 35 of Dr. Phil season 19. Episodes 34 and 35. And so, yeah. And I don't do story times. So, yeah. I hope this video does do well. I'm going to put this also on my Lego Show TV Does Reactions channel. So, I just want to say I'll also be doing that as well. Be putting it on Lego Show TV Does Reactions. And if you haven't seen that channel, you can go link it, or you can go see it. Link in the description below. Now, you're probably wondering what the terrain looks kind of different for Aquatic Land. And we haven't had any snapshots, so yeah. No snapshots yet. I found a data pack that like does the old terrain generation. Gives like the old generation. And then I found a texture pack that kind of gives the leaves and stuff same feeling like you're back in the alpha and beta days of Minecraft. So that's kind of what the feeling is like. Trying to duplicate the old feeling of Minecraft, which I never got to experience because I wasn't into the game at the time it was in beta and alpha stage. Anyway, just you had to go through a mic test and stuff. I couldn't talk about it to anybody for a very long while. I'm allowed to talk about it now, but yeah, I'm allowed to talk about it. Just can't say the subject on YouTube. They obviously can because they're the ones that own the video. But, yeah. If you're into this type of thing, I don't really do story times. I don't have these stories to tell too much where it would involve giving somebody's name and stuff. So, yeah, I don't want to do that to anybody. So that's why I don't tell stories or anything on my other channels like some people do that I watch. Whoa, that's a high tree. Man, this terrain generation is very different than the normal one. Can't wait to see if this would work with new caves and cliffs update. How it would look. But anyway, so I signed up. It was about August-ish. I think it was August something. And so yeah, it was about August time. And I got a notification shortly after about it, saying, oh yeah, you'll be on Dr. Phil, blah blah blah. They had set a date for September, or August the 18th actually. They set a date for August the 18th. But then they moved it due to technical difficulty. And so, yeah, he moved it due to technical difficulty. And they rescheduled me for September the 23rd. So, yeah. And I just want to say, Dr. Phil was not having it with the guy. He just was not having it with what had happened with them. And so, yeah, he never has it with anybody. Very rarely does he have one that is fairly calm. And this guy, they did bring in like top body language experts to assess him. It wasn't good. I'll just tell you that. And my episodes, they're premiering on, they premiered, when I'm recording this, it is the 2nd of November. They're premiering it on Oprah Winfrey Network at 11 a.m. in the morning. Huh, that's a nether portal. But where's the nether portal at? Oh, it's just halfway broken. But, yeah. Dr. Phil just didn't want to have it with anybody, especially this guy. I was surprised at the kind of thing it was, but overall, very cool experience. If you ever want to take up the time to do so, to sign up virtual audience, I think they're probably going to continue doing that from now on. I would hope. I would love to do it again. But, yeah. It's kind of been my experience without saying exactly what it was about, because it wasn't very nice. I will say that. But overall, it was a very reasonable experience. Very pleasurable. Would do it again if they asked me back. And I'm sure I'll hear a follow-up from that dude at some point on the guy. But, yeah. That's my Dr. Phil story. You know. The guy, I'm just going to say it, his name was Tarek. That's his name. And, to say he broke the law. He was trusted with stuff, and he didn't do right. But yeah, watch out for the episode with Tarek in it. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you next time. Goodbye! And check out Aquatic Let's Plays and Reviews for any snapshot news and information. Bye!